This is the Untitled Uncensored podcast.
Make sure that Billy's got his mug in there. Do you have your mug?
Are we mugging Billy?
Am I mugging?
I don't know.
I'm mugged
Speaking
up.
of mug, can
You
I have
mugged up?
ours?
All mugged up.
I like the way he works it.
No diggity.
About to mug it up.
Oh. It's terrible.
I'll pound it from over
Billy,
here.
are you going to allow that? That was,
No,
I
you're not
can't.
gonna pound it
I just
back.
can't.
I get you.
Ah, word. See, that's what a real partner does. That's why we were champions.
450,000 days.
450,000 days. That's how shit goes on the wild side with Billy McNeil doing the aerial magician.
It's airborne. Jesus Christ, nobody can ever get that fucking nickname right.
I try.
I
But,
swear you guys are doing it on purpose.
well, we have all talked about it.
I'm going to change it just to fuck with everybody now.
I knew it. Maybe you should change it right here, right now, on Uncensored, Untitled.
Hey.
I got that backwards. Untitled, Uncensored. This is episode 16. I'm going to get that right this
Are
time.
you sure?
16.
You're not
This
going
is
to have to
episode
correct it this time and
16.
fire the llamas, are you?
No, did you see the thing that I wrote about it? Wrote a little thing about how I
You
was
had
an
to fire
idiot
the llamas.
and
No,
I kept
I've-
saying the wrong episode number.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, but you are here, Untitled, Uncensored, episode 16, and I'm Curtis Wild.
I'm Stradivarius Ventripolis,
Cool.
University of Northern Michigan at Marquette.
Oh.
That's a hell of a name, my friend.
Nice.
Well,
That
the
is a
last
hell
part
of a
was
name.
where I'm from. You ever seen the East-West College Bowl Key and Peele skit?
Does that have anything to do with football?
Kind of.
I probably got turned off. Unless there's chicks there, they're like cheering. And
I mean, it's not like real football.
money
It was
flying. Like, not even alcohol's gonna get me in. But
Yep.
a Bears game, Chrissy cheering, going crazy over it, I'm there. Yeah, that's how I go. So what's this Key and Peele thing?
there's a bit they did where all these football players have absolutely ridiculous names, and it was like a what do you call it? Like an all-star game. I don't know football terminology, sorry, but of all these college
Chrissy?
players and where they're from.
All-star game, college players. What would that be
About
called?
him.
A bowl?
Like a Pro Bowl for
Yeah.
college, I guess. But
Yeah, like
Yeah.
an amble.
No.
I think that would be called an amble. No.
amble implies moving slowly.
Right.
Oh, see, I thought it was amateur bowl, like as opposed to a pro
Okay, that works
bowl.
too, I guess.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, the whole bit is them just having progressively more ridiculous names.
I like it. So is that where you get most of your names from, or is it the notebook? That
I mean, I would say
the
the inspiration often comes from there, or at
Mhm.
least there's certain. The one I just came up with that reminded me of a name you would see on it. Stradivarius Ventripolis.
Oh,
I got a
like
good
it.
one for you.
Okay, what you got?
Dexter Finkelstein.
What's going on the list? You didn't introduce yourself yet, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm
Dexter Finkelstein. That's exactly who
We
she
got off on a
is.
bit of a tangent as per fucking usual.
I'm Chrissy Wildfire. My
You
name
are-
doesn't change.
You are watching Untitled Uncensored, where we have absolutely no shopping agenda,
None.
and that's the way we like it. Turn
That's right.
some people off, but we try to keep it rolling. We try to.
Sorry,
keep it fun.
Drew.
How did you know that's who I was talking about?
Damn it, Drew.
Oh, damn. So you overheard Dr. Drew.
Yeah, I was standing right there. I couldn't help
I
it.
didn't know if you
So-
could hear.
wait,
He also
so
says
what did
everything
he
in an
say?
announcer's voice. It's hard not to hear
I
him.
thought you had to be looking at someone to hear them. I didn't.
So Drew doesn't listen to our podcast because we don't have.
He tries,
An
but he
agenda?
falls off because we don't have. A
We
shopping
meander
agenda.
wildly.
We do wildly. That was for you, Drew. That was wildly. We meandered right into wildly. Yeah, Drew's been a hell of
I
a guy.
mean,
Oh, Drew's the fucking best. I love Drew. If you happen to be still tuned in for this one,
you can't not
Love you,
love
buddy.
Drew.
You are absolutely the best.
Are you going to share
and
that coffee?
You are one of the highlights, and will forever be one of the highlights for me and Chrissy of our entire SICW tenure.
easily the most attractive announcer we have.
Yeah, except
Hey,
Lady
be
Drew.
nice to Lady Drew.
Lady Drew is going to get angry at you about that
Who,
one.
Debbie? Fuck her.
Oh, it's Destiny.
You know,
her name was
Dottie, whatever.
At this point,
It-
I'm more than
Destiny.
positive that she would whoop your ass for free.
I guarantee she would. Why do you think I stay away from her?
Hmm? He does. He calls her.
I
names
thought it was
from
just
across
because you
the
called her
locker room.
fuckface.
I'd call her horrible things and run away.
And,
It's
this is a good time to say parental discretion is advised.
maybe a few
if you hear any
maybe a few
language on
episodes
here,
late on that.
Yeah, you probably just tuned in. If you've never heard us use blue language before, but it's all them guys. It's not me.
What?
Fucking, what are you doing over here?
Are you serious?
Are you trying to throw me under the damn
Try not
bus?
to bump
You
your
just
fucking
dove
halo on
under
the
the
mic.
bus.
You
This is some
douchebag.
bullshit. Both of them. Getting double teamed over here, goddammit. I'm the innocent one.
Oh,
Just saying.
please.
Oh, Lord.
Just saying. The one over there's got red hair. You know what's going on. Y'all know. Y'all already know.
And anyone who has watched or listened to this podcast for any more than a half a fucking episode knows that I
Dirty
am
language
not
again.
the troublemaker.
No, you're
Dirty
absolutely
language.
the voice of reason.
Dirty language again. Did you hear all that dirty language over there? Voice of reason. She almost spent $8,000 on a moonroof, dude.
It was 5. It's
It
not
was 8, and then
$8,000 for 5 moonroofs? That
And
sounds
then-
like a pretty
I
good deal.
know,
and then
right?
it was $3,000 off for the deal because it would have been a new vehicle, but it would have been $3,000 off the other vehicle. So it was still, yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. I knew I was getting a new car, right? And this is the first time in my adult life
Showing up.
that I've been able to get exactly what I wanted, decide what I wanted,
Vroom,
and
vroom.
find it, and knew that I could go walk away with it, right? So I was looking at, like, I was being reasonable, and I was looking at the 2026 Hyundai Tucsons. And I really wanted one with a moonroof. I don't think that's too much to ask.
Not really.
They're beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I love driving them, and I like
Awesome.
I don't know. I love the way that it feels, and it had been a long time since I had had a car that had one, and I loved it when
Technically,
I
it was
did.
a sunroof because the moonroof pulls all the way back, like you can climb out the top if there's an accident,
Right.
or if you just want to on a
I
Saturday
honestly
night.
had no idea what the difference between the two was, but
That's
I do
the
now.
difference.
Anyway, so I test drove both of them, but Curtis was absolutely adamant against me getting the one with the
I
moonroof
wouldn't
because
call
of
me
how
adamant.
much extra
At that point, I was
of
the
a
voice
cost
of
it
reason,
was.
and she was entirely reasonable until then, and then finally she came around. She came around because it was an $8,000 difference. Can you believe that?
That's an insane
I would have
amount of money for that,
sacrificed getting a brand new one and gotten the 25 if they
We
had had
tried.
one with a moonroof, but they didn't
Yeah.
have one,
We
so
tried to go to one of
I
the older
got the
models
26 instead.
Be able to still get it.
I made a sacrifice, and I'm happy with it. I
It's
love my
gorgeous
fucking
though.
car.
Her sacrifice is gorgeous. It's a nice gunmetal, and it had. Tell them how many miles that bad boy had.
Oh yeah. So when
Yeah.
I first went to go look at it, test drive it, the one I test drove had 6,700 miles on it, which is amazing, right? Anybody would love that. Anyone
good.
would jump at that. But he decided to sweeten the deal and instead gave me one that had 27 miles on it. And this thing was so new, it still had
Not
plastic.
2,700, folks.
Right, 27,
27.
period. It still had plastic on the floor mats and the headrest in the back seat.
It's still got plastic at the bottom of the seat belts and
Some of
quite a
them,
few
yeah.
different places. Wow. Yeah.
So I got a nice cover to put in the back for the dogs to prevent them from tearing apart the cloth seats in my new car. I actually have new cars like seat covers coming in.
That's actually why I brought that up, though, was because when you said she's been the voice of reason,
Yes.
yeah, I just went and bought a car with her. Just saying.
She wanted a moonroof.
She wanted a moonroof. She wanted a moonroof. I had to
He's
do mortal
lucky I
battle.
didn't insist on
I had
a
to do mortal
hybrid.
battle in the parking
Okay,
lot of a car
like for
lot.
real.
And the only reason that I was able to pull it off is because I tripped her on the way out. She had defeated me. I was broken. I was beaten. I was battered.
Gotta
And then
get
on
your
the
heat
way out,
back.
I tripped her.
Yeah.
And
Honestly,
she went.
My thought process is it won't take me too long to pay off what I still owe on this one. And so I'll do that and trade it in for the updated model with the moonroof.
Exactly right.
Or get a chainsaw and a fucking sheet of glass and make your own fucking moonroof
No.
like our grandparents did.
Oh,
Like
I
our
like his
grandparents.
idea. Let's do it old school style.
What
No,
could
you don't want to.
possibly go
Don't tell
wrong?
me to
What
do
could
what my
go
grandparents
wrong?
did. My grandfather was a stock car racer. I don't want to know the kind of crazy shit he would do.
Speaking of, we just had a blast at the Worldwide Technology Raceway.
Tell me about it, you
That
guys.
was
I
the
hate I had
most
to miss
natural
it.
segue I've ever heard. Seriously,
It
bravo.
was. Well, thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Good sir. She's dear. You're a good sir. Anyway, no, it was a good time. I think.
Oh, it always is. I love going there.
Yeah, it's always a good time at the raceway. But
Get nice little accommodations for the locker room. We get little box lunches. Those are always delicious.
absolutely,
Did you have the chips in there?
I had a cookie.
Well, I had a cookie in mine too, but did you not get a bag of chips with
I
yours?
think I did get the chips. I just don't really do chips.
Oh my god, they're the best fucking chips
I'm
I've ever
very
had.
American.
He didn't bring them home for me either.
I think I actually
Yeah,
still
bro.
have some in the car.
I think I brought them home to the kids.
But,
Or maybe
they're-
threw them to a kid, somebody else's kid. in
They're
the locker.
jailbreaker brand Cell Boss Special or some shit like that. But if you've ever had all dressed chips, they're very similar to that. They were amazing.
Sound good.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
have a couple of those chips,
Oh, so good.
and there might still be some in the car. You actually may have had those on the way to. No,
No, that was a bag that I bought.
no, you okay? I remember chips
Yeah,
on
yesterday.
the way
It
somewhere.
was yesterday.
Remember Chips, Eric Estrada, and whatever the fuck that other guy's name was?
Whatever that other guy's name was.
John
But
Chips.
was that his name?
No,
Oh.
that's the most inside fucking joke you'll ever hear on this podcast. Though.
John Chips.
From an argument that existed way before the internet on a road trip when we couldn't figure out who the other guy, what his name it was, Frank Poncherelli, and we couldn't figure out the other guy's name. We knew his first name was John, so we figured, well, if the show's called Chips, his last name must be Chips. He's John Chips.
Makes sense.
And we
It
were
only makes sense.
all heavily intoxicated and laughing our fucking asses off for hours because we didn't have access to the internet to be able to prove or disprove this theory.
My uncle Paul looks so much like Eric Estrada that a lot of his friends called him Ponch. It's true.
It's a sweet nickname. I'd take it.
He only liked it from certain people.
Yeah.
But
Fair enough.
yeah, he was one that took martial arts in school, and a lot of people like to try him. So
Oh, fun.
kind of have a short fuse. But yeah,
Do you ever get that when people find out that you're a wrestler and want to test you?
I did a lot when I was younger. When we would go to bars and things
Sure,
like that.
yeah.
Oh, you're a wrestler. And it starts getting grumbly and shit like that. Not really so much now. And I kind of learned over the years how to carry myself in a way that people just understand it's not a good idea to fuck with me. And they don't. I think Chrissy's noticed that over the years. So she uses it to her advantage. Because she's like, I want the fucking moonroof. And that should sometimes happen.
What about you, Chris? Are you getting a lot of fist fights out of the ring?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that our sales guy was more afraid of me than he was Curtis.
That could be.
That's probably the prevailing opinion in general. Just a heads up to you two.
That could be.
Yeah.
And I definitely think he was more on her side because there's a commission involved.
True.
Yeah, he was good to us.
Yeah, he was. He was. Hey, let's give him a plug. Wade.
No.
Booker Wade.
Yes.
Yes, Booker Wade at
St. Charles Hyundai.
St. Charles Hyundai out here in Missouri. If you're looking for a vehicle, Booker Wade will treat you right as long as you walk in there. You know,
That was literally the very best car buying experience I've ever had.
That is usually a fucking nightmare.
It is.
So.
27 miles.
It wasn't
No
necessarily.
moonroof.
It wasn't necessarily
Yeah.
the quickest. You
It
know what I
never
mean?
is.
It never is really, but it was the best as far as, and I think part of that definitely was because I went in knowing exactly what I wanted and what I was looking for.
Heavy
but
research.
as far as like from the time that I made a decision and told them that that's what I wanted until the time that I drove off the lot, that whole process was probably the best, smoothest, easiest I've ever had to deal with.
Well, from the time that she called him until the time that we test drove, it was less than 24 hours. And then it took, what,
2
4
days after that.
2 days?
Yeah. Test drove it on a Saturday, went and bought it, finished buying it on Monday, took it home.
Not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad. Yeah. Never a fun process, but it's always nice when you got somebody who can kind of ease it a bit.
Yeah,
My
definitely.
last car was a fun process. Paid off, cash out the door. Didn't have to deal
Well,
with
okay, you can't really beat that.
Yeah. it. Had 12,000 miles on it.
But he doesn't, I mean, there's good and bad, you know?
It's got hella hail damage. So I had to take kind of a dimpled up vehicle, but it had 12,000 miles.
It's cute, though.
It was the right price, man. It was the right price. I got about $6,000 to $7,000 off of my car, too.
Yeah.
Because of the hail damage?
Yeah.
I'm in a fortunate position in that I don't give a fuck what my car looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
that's where I was at when I was going to look at this. So I saved $6,000 to $7,000 by not giving a fuck. Take that in mind. You know,
nobody cares what your car looks like, and if they do, fuck them.
Nobody cares what your
Don't
car looks
actually
like.
fuck them, but you know what I mean.
And you
Right.
know what's great? I got OCD, so at some point I'm probably going to buy me a little dent puller or one of those hail damage toolkits.
You know, pull it out the opposite way. It's gonna have like outward dimples.
That is what the AI, the ChatGPT says about doing it yourself. Is that most of the time it ends up looking worse.
Your car's gonna be covered in nipples, dude.
That's kind of what it says. And I've been trusting AI a little bit more lately until it's wrong, and I'm like, hey, you're really wrong about that.
So
thing?
maybe instead of a dent puller on the outside, like a real gentle hammer on the inside.
I'm gonna leave my jokes alone. This is YouTube. Chrissy
Oh, boy.
Wild.
Why did I have to be taking
You
a
know
pull and
that's
said
not what
gentle
I meant,
hammer?
right?
This is no. She said gentle hammer on the inside. Moving on.
I was already sold before the rest of it.
Moving on.
You're terrible.
We're talking about cars. We're talking about hail damage. If you took anything else from that, that's on you.
Nipples on cars. Your thoughts, people.
That's
Well,
it. Like, subscribe.
could be worse.
Untitled Uncensored. Check us out on the Facebooks.
Mustaches were a thing for a while.
Mustaches are still a thing. They're coming back.
Eyelashes.
Which is so weird.
Mustaches and mullets, apparently.
Dude, so
But I
weird.
guess that's
Talk
kind of been
about
in
on a
motion
car.
for a
A
while.
mullet on a car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eyelashes on a car.
Eyelashes
What?
on a
No,
car
that's
I've
dead.
seen.
I
I've never
hate it.
seen mullet on a car.
I've seen
I've seen plenty of
eyelashes on a
mullets
car.
in a car.
I'm gonna fucking shoot it.
Lots of them.
Too
'Cause
many.
it looks
We're
like it's
Missouri.
alive. Tired of these fucking robots.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Robots with mullets.
Tally,
Exactly what
Schnooks.
Missouri needs.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about,
Did you see
Tally.
the robot kick that kid in the belly?
What?
Did you see the robot kick that kid in the belly?
I'm going to say no to that.
They
'cause
were
that
doing
sounds
a
hilarious, but I
parade
have not.
in
Yeah.
China, Japan,
Something like that.
Taiwan, somewhere. And
That's a long parade. Holy shit.
I'm just saying where it could have been. It was over there. And there was a kid that came out a little bit away from the crowd as a robot was coming through, a bipedal self-walking robot
mhm.
that was doing things. And it did a spin kick. What was Kofi Kingston's thing? I call it the Hurricane
Trouble
Wild.
in
my spin
Paradise.
kick. Trouble in
Yeah.
Paradise.
Yeah.
Did the Trouble in Paradise, except only got to split up about stomach level with this kid, but caught him.
I'd imagine that was enough.
Caught the kid, and the kid's selling it and like walking off, and it was legit.
And the
So
robot,
he's got to put the robot over.
That
the robot
actually
almost
happened.
fell back, but then like stumbled and caught himself.
They
and-
don't seem very sure on their feet, do
That
they?
was the most interesting thing about the whole video, was that after he kicked the kid in the stomach, it made the robot stumble, but it stumbled backwards and caught itself almost like in a karate position again.
right.
Yeah, they kind of move like cartoon mice, I've noticed.
I think they're getting better. I saw one stumble upstairs. It stumbled up the stairs, caught itself on the first stair that it stumbled on, and then fell down on the second stair. But that just tells me that they're getting really close to being able to just go upstairs all quick and easy and shit.
Well, yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about. Was it the robot who was dancing like Michael Jackson and then fell and it was like trying
Got to the steps, and there
Yeah.
were 2 steps,
then just ate shit?
and ate shit. Yeah, but he caught himself on the first one. And then that second one
Second
caught
one
him.
got
and
him.
down he went. You know, but
So yeah, if
They're-
you were being chased by a robot, just go upstairs.
they're getting that good.
Foolproof.
Well, go upstairs unless they got those fucking dog robots on you, bro. Have you seen those?
Those none of them seem to have a particularly good center of gravity or sense of balance.
I
so-
saw one doing backflips.
Dude, I could do backflips too, and I'm the clumsiest fucking person on earth.
That's not true, folks. I'll agree, though.
I can do backflips. Just choose not to.
I don't know, Billy. We've seen you fly.
Yeah.
I also saw one of those dog robots doing like dance moves and shit.
Yeah, they seem to do good for like a minute, and then it just all falls apart.
Well,
I don't know what it is.
they can
just,
only get better, though, right? I'm seeing
Well, yeah,
guys
that's true of
kick these
everything,
things over, and they're falling, like almost falling over, catching themselves, and standing back up and walking back over.
do they fight back?
No, but that's coming.
Good.
That's coming. Although, speaking of, we just had the first drone attack that was AI that killed humans. And now apparently there's going to be like 16 different launch pads for these drones that are going to be AI. They're going to kill humans without prior authorization. They're going to have their own authorization.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that should just happen.
Where did
Iran.
this?
It just happened in Iran.
And these are our drones or
Our-
somebody else's?
I believe there are drones. I didn't get real deep into the article because it was on the Google thing as I was setting this up.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's happening.
So you just got freelance
happening.
drones out there operating with
Yeah,
impunity?
but that's not even. I mean, that's disturbing.
Awesome.
That's disturbing. What's not, or what's more disturbing, is the fact that I read through some of the comments, and some of the comments were like, "I can't wait till they put M66s on this. I can't wait
Oh,
till
fucking
they,
brilliant. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
cover them in knives while we're at it.
Yeah, and that's what we do in America, you know. Except like we went the opposite direction with certain things, like lawn darts,
Jarts.
Yeah,
darts.
I'll see those every once in a while out at like antique stores and shit.
And you think about getting them just for nostalgia, right?
Well, yeah, dude, they look super fun. I never got to play with them. I was too young.
Really? Oh,
They-
they were so much fun.
I
They
bet
do.
they were. They look awesome.
They are a great time.
Super
except
fucking dangerous.
if you were born in a time where you could play with them, you did use them as weapons.
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, come on. Everything was a weapon when you were a kid.
That's true, including like bottle rockets and
Oh, dude,
Roman
hell yeah.
candles
Roman
and-
candles were a good one. Yeah, Roman
Yeah.
candle tag. That was a fun game.
Yes, we did that, and don't try this at home, kids. But I do click the button that says this is not made for kids, just for the record.
Yeah, for a multitude of reasons.
Yeah, like all the sex jokes Billy pops out with.
What?
Yeah, you know me.
Oh, good point. You weren't talking about
I
dental
would never
hammering
talk
on the
about
inside.
that.
Yeah, that was you.
We were talking about hail damage, just in case you weren't listening.
Never talk about relations between consenting adults. I won't even say the
in
words.
car repair.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, hey, don't kink shame.
Okay.
Because I like to fuck cars.
Do you remember that show, that movie that
Tailpipe tag.
we may have talked about this on an earlier podcast? It was called Crash, and people would get into car wrecks and then get really excited and have sex after.
Yeah, James Spader was in that.
James Spader was in it. See, you do remember it.
Yeah,
This
of course
isn't
I remember it. There was two movies named Crash that came out in the 90s.
Christy thought I was making it up.
No, who else was?
Well, it also didn't help that I went to look for it and couldn't find it.
Well, because there's another movie named Crash that came out like a few years
Yeah, it's
later.
really popular.
That's the one. When you say Crash, that's the one everybody thinks
And
of.
those guys look like they're making out in the car on the cover.
They might be.
They
I
might
think
be.
Jennifer Jason Leigh's in that one too. Hold on.
I think so.
It was one of those movies that was like erotic and you didn't even see it coming, you know? It was an action movie where people were getting into car wrecks, but all of a sudden, erotica, you know? And it was
It's Holly Hunter, excuse me,
Holly
not Jennifer
Hunter.
Jason Leigh.
Holly Hunter.
Yeah.
Not Helen Hunter, not to be
The
confused.
guy who played Casey Jones in the original Ninja Turtles, he's in it.
Oh, he's awesome.
Rosanna Arquette's in it.
I like the original Casey Jones. That guy was cool.
Oh, yeah, he was fucking awesome.
Didn't he pick up the slack for John Travolta and the Look Who's Talking franchises?
Did he?
If
think
he
just
did,
maybe.
that's news to me.
I think just maybe.
Well,
You
how
had the thing
many?
right there. You could just
How
click.
many more after the first two did they make?
Like 4.
I
Seriously?
remember Look Who's Talking now, and then
Oh yeah, I remember.
There were
now.
like 2
What
about
was
That's right,
dogs.
the third one.
There were like at least one about dogs. Look Who's
Yeah,
Talking.
Look Who's Talking
about
Now.
Dogs. And maybe there was Look Who's Talking Now 2 or something like that. There were Look Who's Talking movies after that.
That's crazy.
There's been like 6 or 8 Home Alone movies.
That's also crazy.
Yeah, they should have stopped after 2, but you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, dude, there's like 14 American Pie movies, and 4 of them are any good.
That I can forget because it's National Lampoon.
Yeah.
So you
National
can
Lampoon's doesn't really exist anymore, though.
It does in the form of American Pie movie.
You know who I wish would make more movies?
Who?
Broken Lizard.
Yeah.
There's another Super Troopers coming out.
Is there?
Yeah.
Super Troopers 3?
Yeah, I was just at the
So what
theater
did you
last
think
week and
of
saw the
what did you think of number
poster.
2?
I never watched number 2.
Oh,
You never saw the second
no.
one?
No, I kind of forgot it existed, to be honest with you.
So
It's not horrible.
It's not horrible.
It's not as good as the first one.
Yeah, definitely
never
not as
gonna
good as
be.
the first one. But I was impressed with the way that they didn't try to like kill the old jokes from the first movie by shoving it down your throat like they do
Sure.
a lot of times with those.
Love the callbacks.
They did a good job with using callbacks in the right places and sparingly. But I feel like they also missed the boat on others that they could have capitalized on.
Gotcha.
I just kind of felt like it didn't have as much. It was a little more lackluster in the quotable moments category.
I mean, that's going to be tough for a movie that's one of the most quotable fucking movies of all time.
Yeah, I know.
Because
But-
everybody needed to know who wants a mustache ride.
I mean, it's like it would be like trying to do a or if they had done a second Idiocracy.
Or a second Anchorman. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
they did.
I'm
It
down
sucked.
for a second Idiocracy. I didn't
For
mind
sure.
the second Anchorman.
It's
I thought
fine,
that
but
they did all right with it.
It's just like any other, like, out of nowhere lightning in a bottle comedy that comes out, and then they try and make a sequel to it. It's like
Mhm.
all the surprise and intrigue is gone. Everybody already knows the cards you've got.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you've got to have, like, some kind of plot independent of
You have to
the
make
stuff
it
that made the
unique.
first one. Yeah,
Right.
you got to go somewhere with it.
Right.
Seemed like they tried to go somewhere off the wall with it. I just like seeing those characters again. Having fun with it another time.
It felt too long, too. I swear that movie's 3.5 hours long.
It does seem like it goes too long. But that's a cash grab, I'm sure, because once that goes to TV or syndication, they're going to need as many commercial breaks as they can get for the
True.
residuals.
All right, now I got to look it up. But yeah, Anchorman 2, not great.
What was the other one?
Super Troopers 2? What we were just talking about?
Yeah, there was
You
some-
said a third one was coming out.
Oh, yeah, Super Troopers 3. I was at the theater last week and saw the poster for Super Troopers 3. This is the first I had heard of it.
Oh, I'm
So-
interested to see what the premise would be for the third one.
I have no idea.
I mean, the second one was interesting, and I thought it was the right way to go with that. So I'm curious, but I also would like to see what they would do if they kind of branched outside of the Super Troopers franchise and made other movies too, just because they like their comedic personalities together is gold. I
Yeah.
think.
But
True.
like Beer Fest should have had Pot Fest.
Beer Fest was fucking funny as shit.
Beer
Yeah, it
Fest was
was.
hilarious.
There
And
was supposed
they
to be,
set
wasn't there?
up for Pot Fest. Like they had Willie Nelson and
Right.
all that at the end of it.
I swear there was a script for that and everything, and it just never
There
got made.
was, it never got made, and it might have been because it wasn't legal yet at the time.
Well, they were still
Possible.
doing stoner. They've been doing stoner comedy since like the 70s.
Yeah, true. It was always a counterculture thing, though, and it's weirdly mainstream now.
That's
But-
true.
But
Yeah. You can get that delivered these days, folks.
it still fucking trips me out every time I'm driving on the highway and there's an advertisement on a billboard for weed maps or something like that. I'm just like, you mean,
Or a billboard at all with a pot leaf on it. You're like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
do you know the lengths I went to get weed when I was fucking
That's no shit.
15 and up?
That's
I
no
know the
shit,
lengths we
man.
went to.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was
For it to be
insane.
so easy now,
Yeah.
it is almost.
But
a little
honestly, it's a
insulting
blessing because
it
we're way
got
too-
way too easy.
But honestly, we're way too old to be having to deal with that bullshit anymore. You
That's
know what I
true.
mean?
We'd have been
Like,
growing our own by now, though.
That's true.
Yeah, and we had that pretty much locked in even before legal happened. So we weren't looking too heavy.
Well, I mean,
Right.
it's been medically
Still.
legal for what, like a decade at this point, right?
no, not yet. Not in
About-
Missouri.
About 6-8 years, I think. Maybe 8 to 10. You might be right. It might be close because it was right around the time that I was running for office that the first medical thing came around.
California legalized
I'm
it.
talking about Missouri.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first in the country was Colorado and California. And California did that successfully the year we got married. That was 2010.
I was kind of making it a point to go to the different areas that had legalized and smoke there and see what their system was, how they did things,
Yeah.
you know? So, like,
we
in San Francisco, you can explain San Francisco. How'd that work?
San Francisco was like a cafe. You walk in, you show your ID to a security guard who's sitting at like a bar table by the entrance, and then you get in line and you just wait until you go up to the counter and they have all the stuff behind the counter and you just kind of like pick what you want. And some of them, they had like cafes next door where you could go and smoke, or at least they do now. But yeah, the first time we bought in California, we were in San Francisco.
Yeah.
But even before then, DC was weird. I don't know if it's still this way anymore or not, but you can't or couldn't at the time outright purchase cannabis. But you could purchase an item from a company that had cannabis and they could give it to you as a free gift with purchase.
That old chestnut.
Most expensive shirt you'll ever buy.
That is literally the most expensive t-shirt I've ever bought. I had never bought a t-shirt for $42 before in my life, but with this t-shirt, you know, I got some
You got a
complimentary
Yeah.
I think it might have been like $62, but even
whatever
so,
it was.
Even so,
Yeah.
it was less about
funny.
The shirt and more about the.
I still have the shirt though.
Is it a cool shirt at least?
Yeah, actually it is. Yeah. It's got a geometric design on the back, and the front says King Weedy Cannabis Collective, Washington, D.C.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
We'll plug
Shout out to King Weedy.
If they're still out there and available.
Yeah.
I actually had somebody get a hold of me about a political thing not too long ago. And I was like, yeah, I'm not really involved in politics anymore. They were like, oh, well, thank you for helping me find weed in Washington, D.C.
That was a very specific thank you, but all right.
Yeah. But shout out to Warren Lynch.
Just we're not putting anybody's personal business out there, but
Massachusetts, Joe.
Jeez, you have his fucking address and his social security number too.
Well, I'm not going to say that on the podcast. But we'll talk later.
I still think Las Vegas, Nevada has the best system that I've seen.
Well, the thing is, that's what everybody around Missouri around St. Louis is trying to copy.
Yeah, it is.
What's the deal?
Most of the
places.
places.
Walk in, you give your ID, they scan your ID, you go to the next person, you got to give them your ID too.
There's a security door, security window.
And there's lit like menu boards, like at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Like you're in Taco Bell, except it's for hot. You know,
there's some different ones. I went into one the other day that was a little more like bar style. I forgot what they call it, but or apothecary style, I should say, because they had the flower in jars in the counter, and then you tell them what you're looking for, and they like take it out, and you can smell it, and look at it, and stuff like that, and then they weigh it out in front of you, and they just take it out of the jar, weigh it. Instead of it being pre-weighed.
That was one thing that I really liked about Vegas was, and they had all the lit signboards and all the fun stuff, but they had these little containers on the bar.
Yeah, the smell jars.
That had holes in the top of it and magnifying glasses. So you could smell the product, and then you could really look it over with the magnifying glass.
Fucking sommelier.
And you can do everything but smoke it in order to examine it.
Yeah, and then you decide which one you want. They go back, they get it, they bring it to you. And usually a smell-proof container, glass or plastic. Yeah. And
the only thing that annoys me about some of the ones in Missouri now, and they only do this because they can't keep staff enough, or that was weird.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Alexa, drop down lights off.
you go in and they make you put your order in on the electronic board instead of going to the counter. So that you put your order in on the electronic board and then you get in line, go to the counter, and they have it already ready. So I can understand for efficiency purposes, but it's also, it takes away kind of the personalized
The shopping aspect of it.
Telling your
maybe I want
bartender what
this
you
one.
want.
Maybe
Yeah.
Sure.
So
What do you
there's
think?
some of them around here that I really don't like going to because of that. But the ones that I frequent, they all know me.
Well, there's certainly enough of them around to develop favorites and otherwise, because my God, those things are everywhere.
Yeah, now they are.
Taunting me with my inability to smoke weed. Fuckers.
Well, just
you
because
and
you
your
can't smoke,
responsibility.
like you could still. What about edibles?
Oh, I don't know. I've never taken edibles. My brain doesn't interact with THC well, so
Makes sense.
yeah, it's probably got something to do with the multiple head injuries,
No.
perhaps.
Well, I don't
No.
know.
Mayhaps.
I don't know how you got so many. I got away scot-free. No
Yeah.
head injuries whatsoever.
Oh
Take
boy.
the E every once in a while, motherfucker.
Ever. E forever.
Is that what that scar is from?
Which one?
Right.
Got one on my ear from where it almost got ripped off taking a pile driver. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was Vincent, wasn't it?
No, it was Keith Smith, actually.
Oh, surprise,
Son of a
surprise.
bitch. Hey, we got to thank our newest sponsor, man.
Who's that? Oh
That
yeah.
Gary Jackson.
Woo!
Bail bonds in Monorail. 314, all aboard.
That's way too many letters.
So if you're going to bring up our new sponsor, then I think we need to talk about the most important thing that people need to know about Gary Jackson.
Low down payments, flexible payment plans serving the St. Louis area and beyond. No?
What's the most important thing on the list, though?
Let's
Oh,
see.
I already
Fast
know the answer.
release,
I'm
we
not going
get
to
you
say it, though.
moving. 24/7 service. Discreet
No.
and professional.
No.
Oh, I know.
You already know.
Don't forget the rules.
That's right. Should we remind everybody what the rules are?
I mean, you can, but I just wanted to throw a shout out to our new sponsor, and they'll have a little video clip at the end of the show. Go ahead. What's the rules?
Rule number 1. I refuse to lose. Rule number 2. I will do my best to beat you. Rule number 3. What is rule number 3? Come on, guys, help me out.
I refuse to lose.
No, that was
Oh.
number 1.
Do what I have to win.
That's number 2.
Don't feed him after midnight.
Oh,
That's it.
yes. Don't feed them after midnight.
Don't get them wet.
Don't get them wet. And number 4, don't forget the rules. We love you,
Exactly
Gary.
right.
Don't
That's
expose
love,
him to
sir.
sunlight.
That's love. Definitely.
And if you forget the rules, Gary will be on you like white on
that
pepper.
is one pet I would love to have. I mean, you guys, I'm sure, would want your own Yoda. I want a Mogwai.
Oh, dude, I take a Mogwai every fucking day.
I don't want a Yoda. I want an Ewok.
Yeah,
Ewok
yeah, I'll
would be
take
pretty
it. I'll
sweet.
take an Ewok. Ewok's like having like a little kid wrapped up in a Yoda costume.
Can you imagine one of those walking around the house following you around?
Crashing
Yeah,
your speeder
I mean-
bike and shit.
It seems cool
With a knife in one
until
hand,
they're.
cup of coffee in the other.
It seems awesome until they're walking around going, Dad, 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 Dad,
What
Dad.
about Ewoks or kids?
Whoa.
Oh, wait, aren't they-
Wait, there's a
I mean,
difference.
that's
Not really, no.
I think our kids are Ewoks. I'm just saying, or vice versa.
And then the furry ones that can't speak, that bark and howl at us and wag their tails
Actually,
and
much louder than the other ones.
paw at us. They are. Somehow. They're louder than the children.
So we don't have this
They're young,
cat.
they got a
yet.
lot of energy.
This cat keeps getting put off. The cat got put off.
Oh, I've seen the pictures.
It was being weaned, so it wasn't weaned yet.
Ween? Like the band?
Yeah, like. Oh wait, isn't that Ween?
Ween. It's Gene Ween and Dean Ween. They composed the band Ween.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of Weezer.
No,
No.
not really.
Dude, that needs to
I
be.
do like Weezer, but
that needs to be a double header right there.
Weezer,
Ween and Weezer.
little mashup style.
Or Weezer.
Have you heard most of Ween's music?
No, not at all. I haven't heard any of
It's
that. But
something.
I think if you put them with Weezer and they co-headline a show, that's a cool show name. Ween and Weezer, Weezer and Ween.
Yeah, apparently one time in the 90s, Pizza Hut gave Ween a bunch of money to write them a jingle, and Ween just ended up like doing whippets in a fucking barn for a week and just composing the most ridiculous shit of them just yelling the word cheese over and over again.
And that is how Billy McNeil was conceived.
Thank you, Gene Ween, or as I like to call him, Dad.
I know your name for next week's podcast.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
he's just leading you down the wrong road.
I told you I'm never using my real name on here.
It's
So.
going to be Gene Ween Jr. His name's Chris, just like hers.
Chris Bradford.
Yeah. See? It's true. He's the owner of the Bradford Ranch. It's a true story. So that alive.
That's true. Oh, by the way, Anchorman 2 is 2 hours and 23 minutes long, which is
See?
way the fuck too long for a movie like that.
Way the fuck too long for a comedy.
I mean, dude, 40-year-old version's pretty close to that. That movie's
it?
fucking excellent.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that movie. It's so good.
It's so good.
Steve Carell can pull that off, though. Like, you could literally watch Steve Carell just be Steve Carell for 2.5 hours and be entertained.
Probably. But I
Yeah.
mean, dude, look at his supporting cast in that movie, too. You got Seth Rogen, you got Paul Rudd, you got Rami
Steve
Malek.
Carell's there. I can't.
Yeah,
You can't
156
look
on
away.
that one.
It's like if the guy who played Ant-Man, what's his name?
Paul Rudd.
Yeah, it's like if Paul Rudd's in a movie. Like, he's the only one that's in the movie. You don't know who else is in the movie. It's Paul Rudd.
What about Clueless?
What
He was in
about
Clueless. You
Yeah,
didn't
He
notice?
was Paul Rudd.
You didn't notice Alicia Silverstone, Stacey Dash, and Donald Faison,
No, that was
Breckin
Clueless.
Meyer,
Paul Rudd was there, bro.
Brittany Murphy, for fuck's sake.
Brittany fucking Murphy, dude.
All right, listen, I can only lie so much.
By the way,
But wait, what's your favorite Brittany Murphy part?
Jesus, I don't know, man. Probably Clueless, honestly.
Yeah,
Or
probably.
the part where her death is definitely a fucking conspiracy.
that
Cannot
part,
convince me of that.
that part, and that
But
shit
why?
happened. Yeah.
Her and her
How would he
husband
leave?
die under like really weird circumstances within like I don't know. I think it was like maybe a year or so of each other.
They
Yeah,
knew
but
some
like,
shit.
why?
They
Like,
knew
what
some
would?
shit.
I lean towards what he's saying, but other than that, I have no like basis for like.
I don't even remember
Here's a
what
thing
it
that
was.
happened, and here's why it happened. I don't buy it that was natural causes.
I don't even
Yeah, it
remember what it
didn't- it
was.
never
but I
seemed like
remember
natural
catching
causes
the
to me either.
idea from some of the conspiracy theorists that they knew some things that they shouldn't have
About
known.
Hollywood.
About Hollywood
Or
about
somebody in
maybe-
particular.
about maybe I don't know why I'm feeling COVID. I'm thinking maybe a vaccine. They had an inside knowledge of something that they
That's
should.
You got me.
Weird.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Go
not
down
a,
the rabbit hole.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy personally, but I
Well, if you're
that-
watching out there,
that's
maybe if
one
you're a
I
conspiracy
do have
theorist,
my doubts about.
Then hit us up.
I personally think Paul Rudd killed her.
Oh,
That's the first time I've heard
that's
that one.
rough.
I'm
It's the
just
first
like
time I've
just
heard that
starting
one.
shit for no reason. Come at me, Paul Rudd. I fucking dare you.
Fucking bring it, dude. I'd love to see it.
Give you a hug and tell you you're handsome.
He would
I would.
all the way. He would.
And then ask you to be his Dunk the Clown.
Yeah. Gently hammer on the
Paul
inside.
Rudd is
Wait.
Doink the Clown in WrestleMania 9, the movie. Give
St.
me
Louis
money.
edition.
The St. Louis edition.
Yeah, give me money.
Wrestling at the.
WrestleMania 9, the movie, sounds like the worst fucking idea for a movie at all because that's one of the worst WrestleManias there ever was. But
I kind of like that would be the movie, though.
I'm honestly kind of in love with the idea personally that I just came up with 30
Yeah.
seconds ago.
Yeah, and somewhere in there needs to be one of the arcade WrestleMania games.
Wait, are you talking like WrestleFest or are we talking like WrestleMania, the arcade game, the one that was like Mortal Kombat style?
The two-person
that
one.
That one.
The
I know
Mortal
WrestleFest was better, but that one is the one.
Dude,
I was
WrestleFest
referring
fucking
to.
rules. But yeah, dude, WrestleMania, the arcade game was a blast.
Yeah, absolutely.
I still don't understand the lineup though. How the fuck are you not going to have Diesel in that game?
Good
He was
point.
the champ at the time that they were making that. They
Maybe
didn't
they
have
didn't
him
want
in
to
there.
give him residual.
But
maybe
everybody
next
else
time-
is fine to get residuals.
Maybe next time we meet Nash, we talk to him about it. We ask him.
I would
and
love
then
to
we
ask
can
him about that, actually.
Bring that shit on the podcast and have a.
That's who we need to bring to FanFest.
That would be. He was supposed to be on
Kevin?
a show that got canceled because of COVID.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
I was so excited about meeting him for a
He's
multitude
super
of
cool.
reasons. Yeah,
We've
he
met him
seems
twice
awesome.
now, and he's really cool.
I have many questions for him.
The
Many.
last time we met him, we were hanging out with him and Shannon Moore at the bar of a venue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's Shannon Moore like?
Cool.
He's pretty
Actually,
cool.
he
Yeah,
was
so is
really
Bob
fucking
Holly.
Cool.
Really?
Bob
Yeah.
Holly, we shared a lot of time with in the locker room, but before we got dressed, Kevin Nash and Shannon Moore were two of the guys that we were hanging out with, and Shannon Moore more so than Kevin Nash, really. And he was a great guy, man. So
Yeah.
to happen
All right.
to know Shannon Moore, or Shannon Moore happens to be watching because we are friends on Facebook still. Shout out, man! I always thought you were a cool dude.
Hi,
Yeah.
Shannon Moore. I loved you in
Sorry.
3 count.
Appreciation, man.
Yeah, 3 count, yo.
3 count fucking ruled.
3 count was the best. Evan Courageous and Shannon Moore and
The most
then-
popular one.
Yeah, but I'm drawing a blank. I'm seeing Evan Courageous. I'm seeing Shannon Moore.
How are you forgetting the most successful and most popular member of the group?
Was it Billy Kidman?
No.
No. Okay.
I could tell you, but that would take all the fun out of this.
Take all the fun out of it. Go ahead.
Dude, fucking Shane Helms.
Shane Helms.
The Hurricane,
Damn it.
for fuck's sake.
Oh, you know what? He was there too.
It was a pinfall victory over The Rock, for God's sake.
I met him too. He's a good guy. That show, I think one of the coolest experiences was hanging out with Bob Holly.
Really?
Yeah.
We were
Okay.
talking a lot about prepping. Me and Chrissy were talking a lot about prepping at the time, looking into a lot of prepping shit at the time, and struck up a conversation with Bob in the locker room. And he happened to own some property, and he was a bit of a prepper himself. So
Okay.
it could be one of those. Anytime you're in my neck of the woods, stop on by. But we got to the point in our conversation where he's like, "If you guys ever make it to my place, if the shit hits the fan, I got you." It was that type of vibe.
Are we talking like, here's the secret code to get in type shit?
Like,
Kinda
no,
like,
but
you bring your
waited.
shit, we'll put it with our shit, and we'll fucking survive. Goddamn.
Yeah, and hung out after the show to make sure that he was able to introduce his wife to us, kind of thing.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're cool people.
Those shows are always, few and far between a lot of times, but great memories and things of
Yeah.
that sort. Like
Right on.
FanFest. FanFest, we're going to be doing FanFest 5. They already announced it.
They announced it before FanFest 4 was over.
Before
Pretty
it was
much.
even done.
Yeah.
No, not pretty much. They did.
It was
They
literally
announced it before the end of the night.
before the fucking
They did a
show.
promo, right? They did it in a promo during the show.
That's right.
Yeah. Before the
Right
show was
before
even
the main
over.
event.
But
That they were going to do FanFest 5.
Yeah.
yeah, they seem like they got some pretty cool shit going on. But yeah, that'd be awesome if Kevin Nash was there.
They should bring in the remaining members of the New World Order because when we met,
I'd love to meet Sean
Yeah.
Waltman too.
Pac.
yeah, Sean Waltman
We
was
met
cool
Pac.
too.
So I can tell him how many times I've been compared to him
see,
over the years.
You can't just say Pac these days because there's Pac and then there's X-Pac. So I know.
Then there's the sequel,
Wait, yeah, Pac-Man 2.
Tupac. Jesus Christ, man.
Tupac. I was thinking Pac-Man 2. Pac World Tour.
What would that entail exactly?
Being the dad of a 4-year-old. Yes.
Billy, I knew where you were going.
That's not fair. They always leave me out of the fun stuff.
You're the one who missed the joke, man. Blaming
That's
us.
because I always leave myself out of the fun stuff.
Sometimes you blow a spot, man. It's not a big deal, you know. You just keep
You
going.
fucked up. You fucked up.
They weren't in on the planning.
See, as soon as I started saying Pac, though, I had Pac-Man on my mind. Pac-Man. Yeah. I got both of them. Pac-Man 1, Pac-Man 2. My kid wouldn't let me not.
Miss Pac-Man?
No.
No.
No, because I don't have a Nintendo. Or an Atari.
You got Super Nintendo, don't you?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do have a Super Nintendo.
I was just saying, I know I've seen one around here.
Not really plugged up too well.
But you
what
have
I
one.
really like, yeah, I do. What I'd really like to do is get a Nintendo. Old school Nintendo, even if you got to buy a refurbished one or some shit.
You pretty much have to. I mean, dude, those things didn't work when they were fucking new.
Why would they
work now
Took
40
cartridge
years
out,
later?
blew in the cartridge
Right?
for 20 minutes, and then blew inside the thing for 20 minutes.
I mean, you might
and
as well
pounded
just
on
like
it,
wrap
and then
it
play
in
power.
Hold the reset button
Hold the
down.
reset
hit
button,
power twice.
Power.
Take the game out halfway. Put it back in. You got to put it.
unplug it halfway as you're doing it,
Yeah,
plug it back
exactly.
in at the same time.
98% of the way, and then let it slide down so it gets that good connection.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember I had a
We've
fucking
been
cleaner for that thing back in the day. You put like rubbing alcohol on it. You put it in the system,
Yeah.
and you take the little swab and you clean the game out with it. And
Yeah.
Billy
Why?
McNeil just confessed that he was a rich kid because our best thing was a garden hose.
sprayed the garden hose at the Nintendo. No wonder it didn't fucking work.
My mom would
Jesus,
wonder
man.
why I would, but she'd make sure to put it in rice, and then like 2 weeks later it'd be fine.
Except you had to hit the power button one more time.
Yeah, exactly.
And then smack it on its
Yeah,
side.
give it two on
Turn
each
it
side
upside
though.
down.
Because if you do one side, you're gonna knock it all out of fucking whack. You gotta
So you
put it right.
You
Right in
write
the
it on the
center.
other side.
Gently
too.
hammered on the inside.
Yeah.
How does a product like that ever get past fucking quality testing?
It was the
We exploded.
80s, dude. How did we get? I mean, we're here.
The first
Fair
3 or
point.
4
Quality
people
check
who,
was not a thing.
the first 3 or 4 people who quality checked it exploded on them, and then after that they were like, "We're just gonna let it go." We're
But
not
yeah, you let the conveyor fucking run at that point. I was gonna say it's like Dan Aykroyd's this very old reference to SNL. Dan Aykroyd's character on he was talking about children's toys and he had like a bag of glass and shit like that. But back then, nobody really gave a fuck.
Well, that's when we had jarts, right?
Yeah.
Or lawn darts.
Not long from there, yeah, and then just all kinds of other
Easy
ridiculous
bake
shit.
ovens that would explode and shit like that. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't until what's her name, Tipper Gore, raised hell about there being bad language on albums and like violent video games, and then
If
people
you play
sort of
certain
started to
albums
care.
backwards and have satanic messages.
Is that when I started thinking D. Snyder was really cool?
Probably, yeah, because Dee Snider is really fucking cool.
And he was standing up to that shit.
Yeah.
It's like Twisted Sister is gonna go to Congress. What is this about?
He's a very well-spoken man.
He is. He's super
And
well
that was the
educated.
other shocker is that at my age, you see Twisted Sister and all their glory and all their makeup, shit like that.
They look like maniacs.
And then the news has Dee Snider with no makeup, and he's really well-spoken and articulate and knows his shit.
They stand there in a courtroom with long ass hair and piercings and shit all over the place. It's great.
Like people like that were early validation for me that you could be different.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So
because they were very out there and they were very
Yeah.
accepted in a lot of, well, probably not every circle, but a lot of them.
And those were the people that were really popular in my formative years. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And like a lot of people nowadays, Andrew Dice Clay would get absolutely canceled.
Oh,
but I thought he was the coolest because
He was
everybody
back
else
then.
did.
he was.
Everybody
He was
else
super
thought he
fucking
was the
cool
coolest.
then.
He would sell out at Madison Square Garden over and over and over. Anywhere he would go, he'd sell out. He was really offensive. His jokes aren't even funny these days when you hear him.
No,
You know what I
they
mean?
do not hold up.
But he was counterculture, and he was somebody who was
True.
putting his middle finger up, saying it's okay to be different.
He's like the stone cold Steve Austin of stand-up comedy in the
Got
80s.
it. You got it. He channeled that. Stone Cold Steve Austin of stand-up comedy. If you're not running with that, Andrew Dice Clay, you need to. Oh,
Dude. It was the Sklar brothers. right?
hickory dickory dock. You should be. Never mind.
The Sklar brothers, who I believe are from St. Louis, had a bad experience working with him one time, so they were making fun of his old material. I'm trying to remember all of it. It was I took a job on a cruise ship. I needed the money. Oh,
So they went down that route. Gotcha. He's still probably doing good. He might be getting, like Starbucks money from the Adventures of Ford Fairlane.
what the fuck are you talking about? What does Starbucks have to do with Ford Fairlane?
Because I'm figuring
Awesome
that he could
movie, by the
probably afford a Starbucks on his Ford Fairlane residuals.
All right, but what about what was that? What about Brain Smasher, A Love Story? You ever see that one?
I did.
Him and Terry Hatcher.
He was the toughie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always was. Let's be real.
Well, not really in Fort
How
Fairlane.
could you really like cast him as anything else though?
He was the toughie. He was the lead action man in Fort Fairlane, but he also had a heart.
True.
You know,
he was hilarious on Entourage for like the 6 episodes he was on.
I didn't see him.
Oh, he's just a giant pain in the ass with a huge ego. So Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah. I can honestly say that I didn't watch Entourage, and I
Seen every
probably
episode
should
16
have.
times.
I probably should have, because I like at the time that show came out, I kind of dug that lifestyle.
Sure.
You know? I was looking into acting. I was writing screenplays and shit like that. So,
So about 2005.
Something about a high level Hollywood agent you would have thought would have kicked in with me.
Sure.
And it kind of didn't. But now I'm almost regretful, because like
you can still watch Entourage. It's okay.
I don't know, Billy.
It still
I just
exists.
don't know.
I rewatched it myself like a week ago.
But wouldn't in all of it in a day?
It took like 4 days.
Wouldn't it be pretty aged though? Like they're not even using the same phones, right? They're not even using the same.
No, I mean obviously it's just like anything else from that
References
period
and
of time. Like certain stuff's outdated, but other things are just fine.
Yeah.
Like Dexter. Probably like watching Dexter again.
Well,
Yeah, sure. I mean,
we picked up Dexter about 6 months ago, maybe a year
Something
ago.
like that, yeah,
Watched everything we could get our hands on as far as Dexter was concerned, except for the really new stuff. But we picked it up and it caught on with us, and we just couldn't put it back down until it was done. But maybe Entourage
original
would
season.
be like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
the original
Entourage.
series anyway.
I'll put it this way: is Entourage a good show? Probably not. It is super fun to watch, though.
Is it?
Super fun.
Well,
Until you get to about the 7th season, and then it kind of takes a dip quality-wise.
the lead character, Ari, is actually based on Ari Emanuel.
Yeah, the guy who runs TKO.
TKO now, who runs UFC and WWE.
There's no way he's as entertaining as Jeremy Piven was on that show,
Not
though.
a chance. Not a chance. Jeremy Piven was in a movie where he was a car salesman, and
The Goods.
for me, that was better than all the Entourage shit. Just because, I don't know, I wanted to know what happened in Albuquerque.
The world may
Anybody
never
who's
know.
ever seen it is going to get that reference. Anybody who hasn't has no clue what I'm talking about.
Well, nobody saw that movie, so
Probably
It
not. Like the
bombed
3 people
horribly.
on this couch are
Yeah.
probably the only ones who have seen it, and only 2 of them were willing.
bombed horribly. But yeah, dude, Entourage it's a fun watch. It's not a good show.
How's He-Man doing at the box office?
I have no idea. I know Mortal Kombat 2 laid a fucking egg.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's
that
us.
sucks.
Everything does now. I mean, when something actually makes money, it's like really noteworthy.
That's true.
But like Obsession did really well. The Backrooms did really well.
See, you said you went to Backrooms, and I had never heard of it until I went looking for Amazing Digital Circus and He-Man tickets, and then I saw that was everywhere.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
big time.
What is that?
Well, dude, it's been a YouTube channel for probably about 5 years now, and it's got a huge following.
That's just it. So that's based on a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And the show that we took, and the movie that we took Phoenix to, was Amazing Digital Circus,
yeah.
and that's based on a YouTube channel.
Yeah, dude, the YouTube stuff's coming out big now.
What is going on
What
here?
that movie Obsession that was done by a YouTuber.
Wow.
His name's
That's
Curry
cool.
Barker. He's fucking insanely talented.
You know what was a trip? And we talk about AI and things like that. AI pumps out a lot of videos, 8 seconds, 10 seconds if you got Google Gemini. And then I was watching a movie on TV, and the edits were about 8 to 10 seconds apart. And I'm watching, I'm counting it off. And then I brought it to Chrissy's attention.
Yeah.
And I was like, watch this. This is happening. I was like, you could do this entire movie with AI with just 8 to 10 second clips.
Do you think that's what they're doing? Are they like
I don't know, but
there's some kind of
you saw
edit
the
coming
picture
on?
coming from that Fantastic Four.
oh yeah, it looked gorgeous.
It doesn't even look real.
Right.
And like I said, it looks more real than something that's real,
Yeah,
which is fucking bizarre.
it is absolutely crazy. I do want to see where Masters of the Universe is with the box office.
Yeah, I'm genuinely curious. I hope it did well.
Already here, yeah, I hope it did really well.
I mean,
I think it's only got another week before something else big hits. Supergirl, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Well, it's
Um,
summertime. I mean, all the big movies are coming out.
Made $29.3 million domestically in its opening weekend, additional $25 million overseas, resulting in a disappointing $54
I
million
just said it
global
doesn't sound
start.
good.
That sucks.
I wonder what the budget was.
Ooh, budget was 170 to 200 million.
Shit, yeah, they're fucked.
Wow.
They're not fucked. Do you know why they're not fucked?
Because you don't know how to do math?
Because a lot of that is going to get kicked back with all the fucking action figures that they're about to sell.
I mean, hopefully, yeah.
I think.
Assuming the merch does well, yeah, I get they'll probably be fine. I mean, honestly, like streaming rights and all that stuff, I'm sure they get. Yeah. They don't get residuals anymore, but they get a lot of upfront big payments.
Opening weekend they made $60 million. That's not horrible.
For what did you say it was 130 for the budget?
170 to 200.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, because they're never going to catch that. They would have had to go triple digits on the opening to even stand a chance. And even with that, it's not looking good because you got to basically double your budget to make any money now.
Yeah, kind of. But the thing that I'm a little heartened by is they're already talking about some sequels.
Oh well, if they're doing that, that's
so
really
hopefully
good sign.
That's happening. And I'm hearing rumblings of a Voltron movie with Henry Cavill.
It's about fucking time.
Ooh.
And Henry Cavill would be great at that.
Yeah, the Cavalry.
They're gonna call out the cavalry.
Did you not like that portion?
No, I did. I'm
Deadpool and Wolverine. My favorite part of Wolverine was the Days of Future Past, the Wolverine that was missing his hand, but also the comic accurate Wolverine when Deadpool goes into the bar.
Oh yeah,
and the real Hugh Jackman character jumps down off the bar and he's 5'3", like Wolverine is in the comic books.
Yes.
That was excellent.
And he's like, "Look at you, comic accurate Wolverine."
That was pretty great.
That's why they had to choose a guy like Hugh Jackman, is because they couldn't do a comic accurate Wolverine because it would have looked that ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it would have, and who would they have gotten to play the part at that size?
Danzig.
Yeah, he's probably the only option, honestly.
Peter Dinklage.
I mean, now
you know why I instantly jumped to Danzig?
Why?
Was because when you remember the Wizard World magazines?
Yeah,
they would do the fan casting, fantasy booking.
Sure,
thing.
yeah.
He was always the guy.
Really?
Yep, always.
He can't act.
He looked the part.
Well, for sure, no doubt.
And they really didn't need him to do much acting because back when they were fan casting that, they were thinking, well, he's going to be more type of Wolverine.
Oh, like a feral type of.
Well, I mean, I guess there could be another musician that is shorter that would fit that too. So
Adam Duras from Counting Crows.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Well,
That
I
would
mean,
never
I was thinking Sully from Godsmack.
Oh.
He's only 5'5".
Is he really?
Yeah.
He has a much taller presence than that.
Yeah, he's only my size. I'm 5'6". He's my size.
He's kind of got the.
I thought you were going to say Kevin Hart.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes.
As Wolverine.
Absolutely.
He already plays Superman.
Yeah, fair point. In real life.
Kind of. Still.
Now that you mentioned it, Sully's kind of got the facial structure for the Wolverine thing, the kind of the hair going on too.
Yeah.
I think that they're going with I don't remember the kid's name, Tartakov, or for the new Wolverine. They're trying to come with.
Tartakov was the guy who used to run NBC.
That is one character that I will always be super skeptical of them recasting.
Especially because they nail it so hard the first time.
So hard.
Like with Blade.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, literally, you can't give that to somebody else without fans of the original just not seeing it. Yeah. But a lot of people, I think, felt that with a lot of roles that they've recasted that wound up being better than expected. So I think it's just more important to keep an open mind because it's not just the actor that fills the role, but the writing and the directing and everything else that goes into it that determines whether or not that actor was right for it in that moment.
Yeah. You don't realize how much of a collaborative team effort things like that are until you kind of see it from the inside and you realize that there are a lot of moving pieces.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But while we are talking a little bit about X-Men and things of that sort, I want to throw a shout out to Tyler Mane to hopefully
I saw
a quick
that.
recovery. Tyler Mane
Feel
played
better, dude.
Sabretooth in the original X-Men movie in the 2000, I think exactly.
Yeah.
And he was also a pro wrestler, wrestled under the name Big Sky many years ago for WCW. He was diagnosed with breast cancer. That happens to men too. And we just want to throw a shout out to a quick, speedy recovery. Best of luck on your chemo. And we're thinking about you here. Word, yo. For real. And I always liked him as Sabretooth. Like, that was the Sabretooth I thought of when.
I mean, honestly, both the Sabretooth castings I thought were really good. Both him and the fuck is that dude's name? Liev Schreiber.
Yeah, he was a
Liev
great
Schreiber.
pre-primal Sabretooth when he was, able to carry on complete sentences and shit like
Sure.
that. That's where they kind of messed up with the Tyler Mane Sabretooth, is that Sabretooth wasn't just a massive Wolverine character. He was also a massive Wolverine character that was like a fucking kingpin mastermind type of mental.
Yeah, they kind of left that entire part
faculties.
out,
Yeah, he was.
which is unfortunate.
And I think they may get back to that.
Yeah. Well, at the time, they didn't really know what they had with the whole X-Men thing. I mean, comic book movies weren't really a thing yet.
Yeah,
That was
they were
one
taking a
of
chance
the
on
instrumental things. That and Spider-Man, I think, were probably the two things that had the most to do with
it.
it.
But before both of them, Blade.
Blade too. Yeah.
Blade is the reason that Marvel movies exist now. Because if Blade didn't work, Marvel would have went bankrupt.
Yeah.
So Blade worked. Blade 100 million, had spun multiple sequels, 200 million maybe.
Oh,
Blade.
easily, I bet.
Multiple sequels, and then Spider-Man kicked up, X-Men kicked up, and that is why we have the Marvel Cinematic Universe that we have now. So
Thankfully.
thanks
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes and
No shit.
all those people that put it out there and gave it the best they could way back when it counted for all those comic book movies.
Thank you, Wesley Snipes. I'll see you when I get home, buddy.
Yeah, and he's coming home to you right now because
gotta
we're going to
go.
have to call it a night. You have been watching, you have possibly been listening to the greatest podcast of all time with no
Oh,
shopping
boy.
agenda. You can find us on all the places that you find the podcast, including YouTube, including Facebook, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all those other places. So check us out.
MySpace.
No MySpace. No MySpace. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, talk about us around the water cooler. If you still got one of those at work, you have been watching Untitled Uncensored. I'm Curtis Wild.
I'm Trello Perkins.
Chrissy Wildfire.
And we
Perkins,
thank
huh?
you for watching. Until next time, this has been Untitled Uncensored.
That's a wrap, folks.
Locked up? Stranded? Need to get back on track? Call the legend himself, Night Train Gary Jackson. Fast bail bonds, flexible payment plans, and the most reliable monorail this side of St. Louis. All aboard! Whether you're making bail or making tracks, Night Train gets you moving. Serving the St. Louis area and beyond. And remember, don't forget the rules. Night Train Gary Jackson's Bail Bonds and Monorail. Call 314 All Aboard today. This is the Untitled Uncensored podcast.